What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl, Elyashi Yasmin. Today's video is going to be about the reality of being a military spouse. He just finished his shit.
I laid down on my knockout so quickly.
I know. Keep it PG.
I mean PG. I mean AD.
You can lay down.
Yeah, I'll be in there in a second, okay?
What'd you make for food?
I made some Alfredo.
Ooh.
Yes, sir. But speaking of being a military spouse, there's just some things that you have to realize is your life. You get what I'm saying? Just to touch upon a couple of things. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I am an Air Force wife. My husband has been in the Air Force for about a year now, and I'm slowly realizing what it's like to be a military spouse. Just being a spouse, coming into it, it's very distrauting, kind of. Like for me, just because I like to be in control of a lot of things, and my husband can vouch on that. Being a military spouse, nothing's really in your control, which is okay. But with you and your partner having active communication, everything will be okay. Michael and I, as you guys seen, again, if you are new, I recorded his BMT experience, tech school experience, graduation, all those things. So you guys got to see the whole gist on what it's like. Long distance, there's gonna be a lot of that in a, a military relationship. And it's hard. At times it's hard. Comment down below if you are a military spouse, military girlfriend, and you're away from your husband, your boyfriend, whatever the situation is. I know it's hard. Michael and I made it a priority to always make sure that we put each other first, even if it was uncomfortable, even if it didn't seem possible. We always made sure to make each other feel like a priority, even if it's at the end of our day, even if it's at the end of something we're doing. We always make sure to spend at least, a certain amount of quality time with each other. My first tip would be there for each other, even if one person is lacking, because I think a lot of times we have this mentality where it's like, yes, each person comes into the relationship as a whole. You are your own 100%, and you put 100% into that relationship, but sometimes people go through it. So sometimes you have to be that 50% for that person. You have to put in that effort for that person, because things get hard. A lot of time military spouses, they deal with mental health issues and things of that sort. That's a whole nother video. But just be there for your spouse. Be your spouse's peace, and your spouse should also be your peace as well. You guys should be each other's safe place where you guys can talk to each other, where you guys can laugh with each other, cry with each other, and just be there for each other, because when they're out, they may not be receiving that, or when you're out, you may not be receiving that, and it's hard. How long have we been married for, boo? 6 months. So we're still new in the whole marriage thing, but we have a good understanding of what it's like to be married, because even when we were technically quote-unquote dating for 4 years, we acted like a married couple. Like, we acted like a married couple with kids. Make sure that both you guys, if you guys are watching this and you're in the military or your spouse is in the military, just make sure that it's 100%, because times get hard and you don't want no one waving a towel over your head like divorce, divorce, divorce. Me and my husband, we don't even talk about divorce. That's not even a word in our household, because we just don't believe in that. Another tip number 2, I would say make your spouse's life easy for them. And that goes, vice versa. But what I mean by that is, if you see that there's an area that's lacking and your spouse cannot do that at that moment, fill that space. It's okay to fill that space. For example, my husband comes home and I'm just raised with the mentality that, someone comes home, the house is clean, there's food on the table. Comment down below if you were raised the same way. It's not even anything like stereotypes, women should do this, men should do this. I just think when you come home after a long day, you just want to relax. You don't want to have to worry about cleaning. You don't want to have to worry about doing this and doing that and cleaning the house. You don't want to have to worry about that. You just want to relax. So create a space where your partner can relax, even if that's lighting a candle for your spouse, if that's ordering takeout. If you can't cook, it's okay. Ordering takeout for your spouse, for you guys. Watch a movie together. Prioritize quality time in a space that's comfortable. Again, this being a spouse in the military is like being a spouse in any other, career field. It's just another form of resilience. You don't have that much control. You don't really base your life on, yes, that's gonna happen, that's gonna happen. Like, the inevitable is possible. There's a possibility that Michael can get deployed. There's a possibility that something can happen. And us as spouses, it runs through our mind. I know me, I'm an overthinker, so that runs through my mind all of the time. So tip number 3 would be just be in the present moment. Don't think too much about what could happen, what might happen, because that's just gonna get you stressed, first of all. And then you're not going to be in the present where you're going to enjoy your person, because once deployment happens and your spouse is gone for 6 months plus, or however long they're at their deployment station for, you're going to wish you appreciated that person while they were with you. So I would say just appreciate your spouse while they're with you, even if it's like short increments of time after work. Take that time together to do something. Take that time together to appreciate each other. You get what I'm saying? So that's the deal. What it do. My boo thing just came back from work. He's tired, so like I said, I'm gonna go cater to my boo, make his plate, and we might watch something. Leave some recommendations down below if you guys have any good TV shows. I'm a TV fanatic. Okay, I love a good TV show. Michael, on the other hand, he's asleep within the next 2 minutes of the show being on. He does not like movies, TV shows, all that stuff. So if you guys have a good movie a good movie where he won't fall asleep, comment down below and let me know your recommendations. If you are a military spouse and you have any other questions, this was just a short little update on marriage. Marriage life is beautiful. I love it. No complaints. If you have any recommendations or any questions about being a military spouse, any tips, any advice, I'm here. It's your girl, and it'll be me and my husband in the next video if you guys actually want that. Any questions you have from his perspective, he can answer those as well, or any questions you have from me, your girl, I can answer those as well. So yes, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos. Peace.